Hey guys, StockHauler here. I'm paper trading GRRR. I took a position. I need to share my screen. All right, so check this out. DI just confirmed as well. GRRR, beautiful run here. So let's go to my Webull paper trade. I've oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So here's our 100% line on our yeah, this thing's gonna look the pattern is looking good. So we're gonna watch this. This is live on TradingView. It's 98%. I took as soon as it hit 100%, I went in. Here's my paper trade. I got in at $1.05. Go big or go home, right? When you're paper trading, up 3% on that money. And we might have a breakout here. Let's see how long this has been running. This is the 5-minute chart. Run cooked off right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So it's been running for 80 minutes already. Oh, there she goes, breaking out more. Let me bring in this one. Check this out. So this is 100% and beyond strategy unfolding before our very eyes. And check it out right here. This is the #1 gainer. Let's see if it can keep holding and maybe have a more of a breakout. Let's look at this. Let's look at the price here. So 100% is around $110 and holding. Again, it's the time of day. Time of day is a little late. It's actually 11:46 a.m. Eastern. And nothing else is going on. Pretty slow day for a Monday, February 5th. I think I'll take some profit off the table here, regardless of what it does. If I can get this thing to cooperate, why can't I get this to move? It's frozen. Oh my gosh. Why can't I move this? Why is it stuck? Why can't I move it? What the hell? Okay, I don't know why. Okay, my my Webull is stuck right here. Let me close that and open it up again. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Not really strong. So I'm gonna sell half of this. Take a little profit off the table because see how it's trading sideways down here. But because nothing else is going on, we could obviously potentially see a massive jump up. It already went to 116. Bring this back over. I don't know, it's looking like it's a pressure cooker. Let me switch this to let's watch the 1 minute. Oof. Green on the 1 minute, Tilson. Green on the 3 minute, Tilson. Green on the 5 minute, Tilson. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna see some upward movement here, unless something freaky happens. It's a 40 million float right here on Webull. And there she goes. This is the 1 minute. So let me take a little bit more off the table. I'm gonna take half of it, 150, 175. So what do, you know? I mean, technically I don't have to sell until the Tilson goes to a sell, but considering how long it's already been running on this initial breakout, it's having a hard time busting through and going up. I'd like to see, well, if it's a strategy play, what does the scoreboard tell us? Let's go find out. If it's a strategy play, the scoreboard tells us that these trades are usually lasting 57 minutes on the first run with a 230% gain. So it beyond 100%, that would be 130%. So we haven't seen 130% beyond the 100% line yet. And looks like the 1 minute, see my choppiness candles, kind of weak here, not liking that. 3 minute, 5 minute. And like I said earlier, it's kind of a boring day, so nobody's doing anything. So you never know what's going to happen, but you can watch the indicators, namely the Tilson 3, to make your choices. And why would you go down to the lower time frame? Well, if you go to the lower time frame, it's going to show you what the price is doing, obviously faster than the 5 minute, right? Because it's going to, the 1 minute's already selling off. It hasn't turned red yet on the Tilson. 3 minutes, see how it's kind of breaking down? Going flat. And why is that? Well, let's look at that, our umbrella stock. This stock is the Russell. Let's see what the Russell's doing. Okay. IWM on the daily. Well, the 1 minute is selling off, but on the daily, we're bright red. And it's in a sell. So that's what's happening here. We've got major headwinds in the overall market. So anything can happen, obviously, depending on what's going on behind the scenes, but I think I'm going to take another 50% off the table. There we go. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Yeah, that's the 1 day. Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute's gone into a sell. 3 minute is still green. And see, this can also help you stay in the trade if you watch these longer time frames, but it can also not watching the shorter time frames can, oh, there we go. Ooh, false alarm. See, the shorter time frames can kind of fake you out too early, and that's why we go and watch the 1 minute in the lower time frames as well. But dang, here we go on the 5 minute. This is fantastic. All right, so 100% breakout going on right now. And I sold most of my position, but like I said, better safe than sorry, right? Lock in those profits. And that probably brings us back to trusting the how much trust can you have in an indicator? The Tilson's the best that we found. Boy, we're having a breakout here. So let's go back and look at my Webull. I'm gonna take another because it's what time of day it is. I'm gonna sell another because we went to 160. Now we're at 119. So I took more off the table. Got 50,000 shares left. Playing it safe again because I'm scared. No, I'm not. It's paper, but you should always play paper like it's real, right? It's a simulation. But it's the time of day. It is a penny stock. I'm not even watching volume. Don't really have to. In another video, we could probably get into talking about volume triggers, but really quickly on the 5 minute, let's see what the scoreboard says. The average volume trigger should be 675 on the 5 minute. So 675,000 is what the volume trigger should be. And let's see what kicked this off. 120,000. I'm looking right here on the volume number. So when I hover over a candle, 200,000, 236. We're in a very weak market right now with the Russell selling off. Ooh, there's 413,000. So we're getting there. Look at that. So then the second run broke out on okay, so the first this is how you do volume triggers. The first one was 120,000. The second breakout was 580,000. So if we see another candle break 580, you'll have another volume trigger shoot the price up even further. So kind of the idea behind that and how to do it. Because today was such a week, yeah, see, we're already selling off again. So I'm glad I took profits I can watch my orders here. So I took it $1.10, $1.12, $1.09, and $1.16. And it's just weak. So yeah, I think this play is pretty much over for me. Obviously, I could hang on and keep hoping, but don't really care to do that. So I'm gonna cut my position in half again. Take profits. Before I go into the red. I might have to, unless it breaks what I'm trying to sell at 110. If it flushes down through that, then I'm not going to be able to get out of it. So I would need to modify my order. But one little blip should get me out. I think I'll just modify it. So I'm going to sell at market. That should have got me out of those 20,000 shares. There we go. So that what I get filled at, those 20,000 filled me at 107, and my average is 105. So here we are now, back to where we entered. And it might pop again, so I'll just let these 30,000 shares ride just for the fun of it. A lot of times I'll just because you know it might break out again. Again, why? Because of the time of day, people are bored. But I'm not the only one seeing the weakness here. And regardless of what it does, yes, we could have an explosive move that moves up another 100%, and we might. But you know, you want to go off your indicators, off of the lessons learned. And even though the 5 minute still hasn't gone into a sell, the 1 minute is in a sell. The 3 minute is potentially nearing a sell. And really quickly, let's see what the news was. Oh, you know what? It was earnings. Yeah, they reported earnings 3 hours ago and finally reacted to that news. So that's it. Don't want to bore you too much with this one, but hey, I want to keep doing this. Let me know if you guys like this and if you want to see more of these. And I'll make it happen. Take care. See you next time.